Hi, everybody. This is Victor from Spoken Learning, and welcome to another session. Today, I want to talk to you a little bit about some myths that I have heard about Spanish language, and we might even discuss a little bit about them. Well, I might let you know what I think of them, and some of them are actually very easy to debunk. So let's go for that. But before that, allow me to remind you that in Spoken Learning we provide private Spanish lessons for children and adults, even if you have no previous knowledge. And but also if you already have some skills and you want to take them to the next level. And this is because we are not tutors, we are professional teachers. So do not forget to call our text 832-413-3166 in order to enroll. And let's start with some myths about Spanish language. Let's see. Okay, so 10 myths that I have heard about Spanish language. So the first one being, why speak Spanish if more people speaks English? Ah, it is true that English is widely spoken around the world, but the amount of native Spanish speakers of 447 million Spanish surpass the English native for almost 100 million people, 339 um, million. So yeah, Spanish is very important around the world as well. But let's not forget that there is a lot of people learning English right now. That does not mean that there is more spoken in general. It is a wider mother tongue Spanish than English. So that's the first myth debunked. Second one, all the Spanish speakers sound the same. Of course not. Even inside of the Spanish speaking countries, there are several variations, intonations, and regionalisms. Now imagine in different countries. Aquí en México, here in Mexico, aquí en México tenemos alrededor de unos 6, 7 acentos diferentes, 6, 7 different accents. Even just inside Mexico, several accents, muchos acentos. Spanish is the language of Latin America. Well, it is true that there are more Spanish speakers than any other language in Latin America, but Brazil alone holds a population with more than 200 million people with Portuguese as their official language. And do not forget that there are parts where English, French, and even Dutch are spoken, without counting all the indigenous languages. So, no, 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 it's not the language of Latin America. Is it the language more spoken? Yes, but not the language of Latin America. The Spanish roll R is hard to pronounce. Well, probably at the beginning. But with enough practice and study, it will represent no challenge at all. Kid learns to do it correctly at a very young age, so you will be able to. It's just a matter of practice and the correct technique, I think. La siguiente, the next one. My child will develop an accent and be a shade from it. Bilingual kids do not develop an accent, but the ones that learn only one language when growing up do. Also, accent it is a proof that you can speak another language that comes along with a different cultural heritage to be proud of. So, if your kid develops an accent, it's okay. But probably if your kid is growing up with both languages at the same time, it is almost for sure that they will develop any kind of accent. Spanish is the same to Latino, Hispanic, and ethnicity. Not at all. Spanish is just a language. It is not related with your ethnicity or cultural heritage. Neither the concept of what does not determine who you are entirely. There is a big difference between Hispanic, Latino, and Spanish. So, something to clarify. Spanish does not work outside of Spain and Latin America. Well, Spanish is widely spoken around the world. African countries speak it. Beyond Spain, in Europe, are linked language as well. And there is even countries like in the Philippines, in Asia, where people still speak Spanish. So beyond all the countries that you're watching on the screen, there are more countries that you can speak of to the Spanish language, and they will completely understand. In the last one, Spanish is very hard language to learn for an English speaker. Not at all. Actually, Spanish and English are 30 to 40% similar one to the other. There are words that are the same in both English and Spanish, como hospital, hospital. Probably the spelling is the same and the pronunciation is very similar. It is a little bit different, or sometimes the pronunciation is quite the same, but the spelling is a little bit different. So Very, very different, very, very similar. So that is a good start, and the best way to learn is with the help of a native. And that's pretty much it. I hope that you find that topic interesting because I have fun collecting these myths about the Spanish language, and I hope you like my background as well. Dia de Muertos in Mexico. And that was all for my part. Espero que haya sido información útil y espero que em, puedan pues seguir viendo estos videos. I hope that you subscribe and ring the bell if you find this topic interesting, another more that we make in this channel. And that is all for my part. Thank you so much for watching, and let me remind you that in spoken learning we provide private Spanish lessons for children and adults, even if you have no previous knowledge. And remember that if you want to enroll, you can always call or text 832-413-3166, and I will see you next time.